Let's take a look at how you can use Visual Studio 2022 to create VB.NET console application. So first thing, go to visualstudio.com and you can find the community edition to download. Simply select the installer and go through the download. So the installer should open option to download something like this. So let me open the installer. So within installer, what you can do is, as you can see, I already have it installed. So I will click on modify and it should show me the option for workloads. So here we'll have to use .NET Desktop Development or this particular UWP in case if you want to use that, right? So these two workloads are more than enough to run VB.NET code, right? So what we will do is we will launch Visual Studio Community Edition, and once launched we will wait for it to. Okay, so here you see the left side shows all the available projects that I have, and it has this separation of solution through week, month, right? And on right hand side you have a list of options for creating new project. Okay, so click on that. Now as you can see here, it shows you recent project templates, and here you have option to choose from the language and the targeted platform. So let's choose Visual Basic, then let's say Windows, and let's go with all project types. You can also narrow it down to console, and that should show you console application and console application with .NET framework, right? So here you'll run a project that works on Linux, Mac OS, Windows, and here the framework is specifically for Windows. So let's go with this, click next. Now here we'll choose my VB app, right? Then we will click next and we'll choose the targeted .NET framework, and let's see, here you see .NET 6, right? Now if we click on create, it should create a project, and we will see Solution Explorer, our Database Explorer, and our solution file for this particular project. Now as you can see, the program has loaded, and here you see program.vb file that shows hello world. As you can see, it is currently importing system, and within console right line I can make few changes. So select the place where you wish to make change, then click on save, right? Now next thing we'll take a look at Solution Explorer, and here you see we have dependencies and our program.vb, right? It will also have analyzers and frameworks added within these dependencies, right? Then when we check program.vb, it will open this particular file here. Now in order to run this, what we will do is at the top we will find there is option to run. So you'll be able to run through WSL or through your existing deployment option, which is Windows here. So let's say now that it is running, it will open one console window and it will show you the hello world or whatever the line that we have added within the program. And also considering it is making use of console.writeLine, it will wait for our input now before it can close this window. So if I press on enter, it should close the window, right? And here you see the line was hello DevNami, right? So if you want to change this to something else, you can do so. So this will create one of the console application. Now you can go ahead and make those console application with Visual Basic. Let's say if I want to create a new project in Visual Basic.NET, I can go to File, New, then Project, and it should open this window where I can change this particular Windows project with Visual Basic. I can make use of, let's say, all project types, and here I can get some of those options where I can choose WPF application if I want this particular to be done with Visual Basic. I also have option for WPF with .NET Framework, right? Then there is Windows Form application, right? Then there is also web-based project that you can check out, right? So let's go with desktop option, and here you see Windows Form app that you can make with Visual Basic.NET. So we'll select this, click next, then we type in WinForms with VB. So VB WinForm, click next, and here we choose .NET 6 framework, then click on create. That should create another project solution, and let it load the form, right? So it will be showing you this particular line saying it is loading the designer. Meanwhile, we can take a look at Solution Explorer, where you can see you have your dependencies, then form, and then application events. And here you see the form that you can check, right? You can add the controls on the form and then make sure to run the program. Okay, you have also option to do that with keyboard shortcut as well. And here you see your Windows Form application that you just created using VB.NET as its preferred language. Now we have seen console application, we have also seen Windows Form application. We can also take a look at, let's say, another option, which is WPF. So create a new project, then we choose, let's say, desktop as is, Windows and Visual Basic, and here we have WPF option. So let's see, the WPF option here allows you to choose from multiple solutions. So let's go with WPF application for desktop. Select WPF, click next, and then type in VBWPF app, right? Click next, keep the framework 6 and click on create, and as you can see it opened one XML file and one VB specific file. So here when it comes to adding the VB code, you will have to choose this particular file, and also when you want to use designer, you can go to main window.xml, right? It takes time to load this, so we'll skip that, right? Meanwhile, we can take a look at Solution Explorer, where we can see our main window XML, application XML, and also the main window XML VB, right? So there is also dependencies, right? And you can also add item to the project by right click, add, then new item, and then you can also choose from some of the shortkeys for window, page, user control, etc. right? Now moving on to running the program, let's run this and see if it works. Okay, so this opens your WPF application. As you can see, this is the default toolbar that we will remove if we create the program further, but for now you can view the main window that is created using this particular project solution. So what we have seen so far is we can create three different type of Visual Basic application within Visual Studio 2022. You can also create your web-based projects and use VB.NET as its backend language. So hopefully these three solutions are good enough for you to get started.